The honourable member for St. Albert, Edmonton.
Mr. Speaker, the Minister of Employment has a 50% stake in a shady company that has been ordered by Alberta courts to pay $7.8 million for ripping off clients. Someone at the company named Randy is implicated in a $500,000 fraud. Now, the minister claims he isn't that Randy. Okay, but like the company has 5 employees and no one can find that Randy. So if the minister isn't that Randy, who is?
The Honourable Government House Leader.
Mr. Speaker, as we all know, Canada has among the stringent conflict of interest and ethics dispositions and measures in the world. Ministers are expected to comply with all of those, and the minister answered that specific question yesterday.
The honourable member for St. Albert, Edmonton.
Mr. Speaker, yesterday the minister claimed he isn't that Randy on the basis that he turned over his phone records. The minister did no such thing. Rather, he very conveniently turned over the records of a single device. So, can the minister confirm that the device he turned over, the records of the device that he turned over, are from the minister's business burner phone?
Hear, hear. The Honourable Government House Leader.
Mr. Speaker, we were all here yesterday when the minister gave a comprehensive response to the very thing the member raises, so I can only refer him to that statement.
The honourable member for Calgary Nose Hill.
I mean, it's a little sus, right? Like, come on. I mean, you've got a numbered company, a 50% stake, and then a mysterious other Randy stepping up to take the blame. I guess, did the minister bother asking the employment minister who the other Randy was, what his last name was, before he held the bag for him today? Thank you.
The Honourable Government House Leader.
I know members strain to come up with original ways of asking the same question. I note that that's the case in this instance. The minister responded comprehensively to this very issue yesterday, and I would remind the member that, and I would refer her to that statement.
Hear, hear. The honourable member for Calgary Nose Hill.
Well, newsflash for the government, we wouldn't have to ask the same question over and over again if what? The government answered the question. Wouldn't that be nice? He's so nice. So I will try once again. This is clearly sus. I can't actually believe that the Minister of the Employment had the audacity to say other Randy. So if there is another Randy, what's his last name?
Yeah. The Honourable Government House Leader.
I'm glad the member had a chance to consult the Urban Dictionary this morning, but I would again refer her to the minister's very comprehensive response yesterday.
Yeah. Mr. Speaker, the Minister of Employment claims that he set the record straight and that he's not the other Randy who is conducting business at a fraud-ridden company. But he's failed to answer the most basic question. If he's not the Randy in question, who is Randy? Now, the answer to this question will reveal the truth and put to rest any questions about the guilt or innocence of the minister. He could easily pick up the phone and find out the identity of this Randy. So why won't the minister finally end the charade and tell us who's Randy?
Yeah!
The Honourable Government House Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I'm happy to once again reiterate for my honourable colleague that the minister comprehensively responded to this question yesterday, and under all elements under his purview, and I would refer the member across to that response.
The honourable member for Sturgeon River Parkland.
Mr. Speaker, all the denials and rhetoric in the world will not change the very basic fact that we need the answer to the question. Who is Randy? It's a simple question. Who is the Randy referred to in the text messages from the Minister of Employment's former business partner, Stephen Anderson? Now, the minister has admitted at committee that he talks to his former business partners. So why won't he pick up the phone and find out who's Randy? And if there truly is another Randy, I will rise in this House and apologize. But until then, I'll keep asking, who's Randy?
Yeah.
Who's Randy?
The Honourable Government House Leader.
Well, this is question period. The member can ask whatever question he wishes, and the answer, of course, is the same one that I just gave him, that the minister very comprehensively responded to this yesterday. The minister submits to the Conflict of Interest and Ethics Code that is among the most stringent in the world, and I think we presume all members of this House to be honourable, Mr. Speaker.
Hear, hear.